Our men and women in uniform have answered the call to protect and defend. Now you can help them and share the love of Christ with Operation Barnabas. Now your congregation, volunteers, nonprofit organizations, and the entire community can pray for, recognize, and celebrate military members past and present and their families.
Operation Barnabas is an organization that's been developed by the Synod to support military members, their families, veterans, their families in times of need.
We now have a chapter in Des Moines that's about 7 churches that are active. We have churches that kind of come and go depending upon their activities. And we also have non-LCMS churches that are involved, and they've contributed tons. It's a great opportunity.
Most people think that for the military member, everything is covered. Things like the toiletries or your uniforms, your meals, but that's not really the case.
Unfortunately, the military, like every other sector of our nation right now, is having budget cuts. And my husband actually showed up recently to a weekend National Guard drill, and everything was fine. All the guys got up and got ready for breakfast and found out that funding was cut for breakfast. With 10 plus years of deployments with the National Guard alone, plus big Army, big Marine, big military, the military is just getting worn out and getting tired. So any new way to go in and give help, whether it's helping out your neighbors and by mowing lawns or by babysitting or just praying or just talking, whatever way you can give, it's appreciated.
And chances are they're not going to ask you for it.
Yeah, very few military folks or their families will ever ask for help, so being there to offer it and just offer support it means a lot. Your involvement in Operation Barnabas can be as big or as small as you want it to be. Let's say that you want to start small and you want to just kind of help out in a smaller way, kind of get your foot in the door. A supply drive is a great way to do that. Help out your local veterans center, your local veterans hospital, and just contact them, ask them what they need. They'll tell you. They're very happy to get donations. If you want to help in a little bit bigger way, maybe get a little bit more personal, you can host a pizza night at your local National Guard or Reserve Armory.
A lot of the activities that we do in Atlantic are centered around saying thank you, especially to our veterans. That's with a veterans coffee on Veterans Day. Invite them into the church and have coffee and some snacks. And our first year, one of our best received activities was recognizing veterans at a local Memorial Day ceremony. And right now we're working on putting together a scholarship program for daycare. There's so many times when a single mom or dad, because of a deployment, needs some help with the kids. Maybe it's 2 hours of respite at the grocery store with no kids. That can be really important to a lot of folks.
Oh, yeah.
And then following a deployment, there's always a lot of times where you have to go find a new job, and if half the couple is working and the other half is looking for a job, who takes care of the kids when they both have to be out of the house? So that's one of the reasons why we're starting our Warrior Care program. If your congregation has a men's group that's affiliated with the Men's Network, like mine is, and you're looking for something to do, look at Operation Barnabas. It's amazing how quickly it can touch your heart.
As Operation Barnabas, it generates a lot of support. When people hear about it, they want to be involved. A good way to be ready is to go to www.operationbarnabas.org. That's the Synod website for Operation Barnabas. There's chapter resources there, ideas on how to get started. Chaplain Marino has warning orders posted there, so you can see how previous meetings have gone. And a warning order in the military means you're going to go to war. It's a warning order that you're going to go somewhere. For Operation Barnabas, it basically gives us a guideline for each of our meetings and tells us how to have our meeting, kind of gives us an outline, and then also has a devotion built in.
Knowing that there's support at home is really important.
I can say, as the wife of a previously deployed soldier, it does mean the world when someone says, we appreciate what you're doing. And to just be there. Even if you're not doing something, just the act of being there and just showing support makes a big difference in someone's life.
If you really want to bring a smile to a soldier's face, just tell them thank you for your service. I've never seen an unhappy face after making that comment.